Hello, and welcome to Columbia Community Creamery. Why don't you come inside? We'll do a quick plant tour. Here we are in the back of the plant, and this is where we do a lot of the cleaning. We got our 3-bay sinks here. We also got our bottle washer, which is like a commercial dishwasher, but it's set up for bottles. We got our walk-in cooler here. I don't know what it looks like inside. Looks pretty good. And then, moving forward, we got our 500-gallon pasteurizer, but come on, we'll show you the front. This is our 500-gallon pasteurizer. This is basically just a giant double boiler. So there's a tank inside that holds the milk. And then we have a hot water jacket that surrounds it, and that's how we heat up our milk to pasteurize. We heat it to 145 degrees and we hold it there for 30 minutes. And that kills any pathogens that might be present in the milk. And then we rapidly cool it by cycling it through our plate cooler here. This is basically like a radiator in a car, except instead of air cooling your car's engine, we have ice water that cycles through. And the ice water never touches the milk, but they're separated in thin films with lots of surface area, so it rapidly cools the milk. So then it just cycles back through the tank. This holds a paper recording chart for pasteurization, because we always have to keep a record of every batch to make sure that it was completely pasteurized. This little Sputnik looking thing is our cream separator. It's taken apart mostly right now. But what this does is there is a bunch of spinning discs inside, 88 I believe. And the milk is pumped across those discs, and cream, being lighter than milk, is thrown to the outside because they're spinning. So you use this centrifugal force to separate the cream out of the milk. And then the parts that go in there are rather heavy though, so we have a chain hoist up here for putting the parts in. These big white boxes on the wall are our boilers for pasteurizing, so it takes a lot of hot water. This over here is our bottling machine. So after bottles are washed, they're actually fed in on the far end. If you look down there, you see there's a conveyor belt that brings them up. And then it goes through the machine, which is also taken apart. But the bottles cycle through, it fills the bottle and then caps the bottle. And then we collect them down here. We put the Best By date on, and then they go into crates, which are rolled back to the cooler. This right here is our raw milk storage tank. So this is a refrigerated tank. It's about 650 gallons. And when the milk truck comes in, if they're not processing right at that moment, they'll unload into this tank to store it. So it's got cooling coils on the inside to keep the milk cold. We keep it about 36 degrees. And then this is an agitator, so there's paddles in that spin, and it keeps the milk from separating out with all the cream rising to the top while it sits. Over here we have vat number 2, so this is also a vat pasteurizer. This is a little one, this is only 15 gallons. We use this for small batches of product like ice cream base or special runs or like strawberry milk. We are upgrading this though. We've already got a new one ordered that's 30 gallons. So it'll be double the size of this. We've got our ice cream machine here for making ice cream. It's an Emery Thompson, and it's a batch ice cream maker, and it makes delicious ice cream. What more can I say? And then finally this tank here, this is just a wash vat. So when we need to wash equipment or the milk truck, we can fill this with hot water and detergent or acid or sanitizer or whatever chemical concoction we need at that moment to thoroughly clean and sanitize our equipment. This little hole in the wall right here, there's a cover on the outside, but this is where the milk truck actually puts its hose into the plant for unloading. And that's the plant at Columbia Community Creamery. So what does this mean for Columbia Community Creamery making cheese? Well, we got to move some stuff around. So the bottle filler machine is being moved out, and in its place is going to be a big cheese vat. So we're going to move this. We got to do some work to the floor underneath. Brad, one of our board members, and his uncle already switched some doors around, so we're all set there. And then otherwise, the ice cream machine is going to be also moved to the back. We're going to make a space for it at the back of the creamery because the cheese press is probably going to go up in this area. And then otherwise, everything else will stay the same. We're not moving anything else. And we'll have you along as we do that transition, so stay tuned.